before we get started, let's just see how NAS behave. Remember, we did this analysis the day before, and let's see how price respective analysis. So yeah, remember of that previous analysis, we said we only need to see how price was to react around this level, that is this right here, and we see price broke out of that low. So we had this as a resistance, so it was either two way, either price to break below or price to break above for a good buy, and we see NAS dropped, which was an amazing thing. So also gold also dropped, but then let's reanalyze gold market and see what we will come up with for the next week trades. Let's see what gold is doing and react to what we will see, right? So as usual, we will start our analysis based on the daily time frame, and over here guys, basically we are still on an uptrend, right? So the only thing we need to understand are just the levels, the key level, just repeating the normal thing, right? The key levels, direction of the market, the current market price, or the current market position, and we react to that. So that's the last high of the week, and of course we also have this is a low right there, that's a support or a demon zone. So yeah, we understand that gold has been on an uptrend, so maybe we should have this right here. And like I said before guys, you need to clone this, have it right here, and clone it above right there. So we head to the H4 and see what gold is trying to do, right? So this is it. So of the H4, we still need to identify more key levels guys, repeating the same thing like I said before in my previous video. See, the same way you did analysis of the highest time frame is the same way you're going to do the analysis of the lower time frame, whether it's a 1 minute time frame, 15 minutes, 5, 1 hour, the same thing guys, just repeating your strategy. Then we have a high right there or a supply zone, then we have a demand zone right here. Let's just make this neat right there. So we have a supply and a demand zone, so it's only a good place if you're looking for buy. The only good place to take your buy is right here at a demand zone. Right now, if you're looking for sales, the only place to take your sell should be a supply zone right there, right? So since gold is approaching a demand zone, so we need to see the reaction. We need to see how price is going to react around this demand zone. If we see a reversal, we're going to take a buy. If we see a continuation pattern, we're going to take a sell, right? But like I said before, the best place to take your sell should be right here, or your supply zone, right? So we might see gold giving us a continuation pattern. Yes, that's a good place to take your sell, but to be on a safer side, let's see, just wait for gold to take out this demand zone right there, then now wait for a retest or a pullback right here, right? Because now price has played around this level for a while, so we need to see gold playing around this level once again and respecting it, and once we get a confirmation, we take it all the way down, right? But of course the next target should be this right there. Okay, this is it. And if we see gold does this, let's just delete this. Let's take it to the H1. Let me show you something. Like I said before, we're just repeating the same thing and understand the market approach, how the market's approaching a supply or a demand zone. I think with that, trading will be simplified, right? So if we see gold, of course I still anticipate gold to maybe continue dropping, maybe to go and retest this level right here, because right now gold, I say gold is in the middle of nowhere, right? Of course I know most people might call this also a sensitive zone, which is still okay, but right now we are still in the middle of nowhere, right? It might go back, or at the same time it might continue dropping. So for us to be on a safer side, let the market do its thing. If it touch this level, we get a good reversal, we go in for buys all the way up, like I said before, right? So I hope that sinks in. So let me see the next one. Which one do most people like trade? Let's talk about GBP/USD, right? Where are you? GBP/USD. right there. So let's start analysis of the daily, right? Oh, I see I had analysis on this joint already. Okay, let me just remove everything for you guys to see. Okay, so this is how Gbpusd is looking like. Of course, we see we have levels. This is another, we should mark that, mark this as a high because that's the last daily high. Let's have it right there, and of course just do the same below. Let's just have that right there. So if we have this, I think the only thing we just need now to do is just incorporate our trend line, right? So have this maybe 1 2 right there and clone it right there, 1 2 3, boom. So this is what we see on our Gbpusd. Let's just make it more clean, right? So based on the daily, right? So if we go to the H4, but before that, let's just mark more levels. This is a key level because price did respect this for some time. Then now let's go to the H4 right there. So this is what we see. Let's make this right there, then maybe adjust that level, right? So this is it. Let's continue. We have, like we marked before, we have this as a level, and now we also have this is another level. So we are in between a demand and the supply zone once again. So for a good buy, once again, we need to see how price is going to react around this level. Maybe take that buy as a scalp, right? For a good sale, let the market break once again, retest, give us some reaction right here, then we go in for sales. That is the simplest way. I hope you guys understood that, right? So let me just simplify that once again. Remember, I said if you want to take a buy, we go in, you know, where the demand zone is, right? So of that demand zone, we need to understand price action, what the market is doing around that level. So if we go to the H1, let's just take it there, right? Boom. We need to remove this. Now this is what the H1 is doing, right? So yeah, we had an impulse right here, and of course this was kind of a continuation pattern. So we were anticipating price to, you know, continue going back or to continue going up, right? So I think NFP came and we saw price drop, but now right now all I see is kind of an inverse head and shoulder. Left shoulder right there, this is the head, and now this is the right shoulder, which is something amazing, right? So it's just a matter of time before we see what price is trying to do around this level right here. So what do I mean? We need to get another correction. So, and then another thing, we for a good entry, price ought to, you know, retest this demand with another continuation pattern. What do I mean? Another a bullish flag, right? Because we had an impulse, so I was anticipating this kind of a bullish flag before we see that is a confirmation. So since we never had that bullish flag, we only see a drop due to NFP. So let's just take it to the 15 and understand what price is trying to do. So right, so this is it. Of the 15, we already identified this is a high, small one. And now over here we also understand that that is kind of a demand zone. So if we want to get a sniper buy entry, let the market do this, continue dropping with this kind of a continuation pattern right there. Then once price takes out this continuation pattern, then that's a good confirmation for a buy right there, something like this. Then take it maybe above right there. Now remember, this is the crucial part because that's the current market price. That's the crucial, most crucial part. Without that, we are in trouble, right? But then if you see price not giving you a reversal right here, then just let it do its thing. If it breaks, don't take your sell the moment price breaks out of that level, because that might be a, you know, a trap, or you might take your sell, then you see price pulling back, which is that like chasing a trade. So all you need to do is same thing we did on gold. Let the market break, then come back, let it play hard to get, consolidate, right? Now as price consolidate, that means price accumulating, you know, what's that, volatility, whichever name you can call it, price is consolidating. Now it's creating more demand and supply zone. Once you get a reversal of this supply zone right there, because now we're looking for sales, that's when you make sure you take your sales off a supply zone, guys, not a demand zone. I'm not talking about this level right here, not here, right? Let me just have it once again. Let's just have it right here. So let me remove this. So this is it. This is our supply zone, for instance, and now this is our demand zone, right? So if you want to take a good sale, right, guys, don't take your sale off this level, because that is a supply, I mean a demand zone. Anything can happen, price might just pull back. But then if you want to be safe, take your sale off this supply zone right there, then your stop loss up, because now if that means if price tries to reverse and takes out this level right here, supply zone, then that means price is just reversing, price is no more selling, guys. All right, I hope that sinks in, and see you next time, guys. Adios.